the Brooklyn public hearing on the proposed fiscal year 2019 New York City water rate. My name is Michael Deloach, and I will serve as the hearing officer for tonight's meeting. I'd like to take just a minute to give a brief overview of this evening's process. First, I'd like to thank the John F. Kennedy Jr. School for hosting us this evening. Second, please note that we place certain documents into the official record maintained by the Water Board, including the notice designating me as the hearing officer, a copy of the public notices listing this hearing, and an affidavit of publication of such notices, the draft of the proposed water and wastewater rate schedule, the public information booklet regarding water and wastewater rates, a copy of which is available up front, and all written statements submitted by you, the members of the public, to the Water Board. These items are marked as Exhibits 1 through 5. In just a moment, we'll hear a presentation from New York City Department of Environmental Protection Chief Financial Officer Joseph Murin on the water rate proposal, and then we'll open the meeting to hear from you, the members of the public. I'd also like to acknowledge and introduce Nancy Seinflone, DEP's Deputy Commissioner for Customer Service, and Pamela Lardo, Deputy Commissioner for BWT. Nancy and other DEP staff are on hand this evening to answer any specific questions you may have about your account. If you have not yet signed up to speak but would like to, please take a moment to do so at the registration table. Please know that you can also submit written testimony to the New York City Water Board up until the close of business on May 31st. These statements will be entered into the record, and copies will be distributed to the Water Board members for their review and consideration prior to their adoption of a rate schedule for 2019. I'd like to introduce the individuals joining me here. Alfonso Parney, Chairman of the Water Board this evening, Water Board Member Jonathan Bolton, New York City Water Board Executive Director Joe Murin, and Treasurer Omar Nizam. Chairman Parney, do you have anything to add before we begin?
Very briefly, yes. I welcome the people who are here with a wish for a great turnout. That being the case, we will proceed in an abbreviated form of the presentation. It's important for me to note, though, and important for the record to indicate that DEP has made a series of recommendations to the board. The recommendations are just that, recommendations. These public hearings are intended to elicit testimony to hear what the public has to say about the proposed recommendations that DEP has made. We have not made up our minds. We have 3 hearings after this one. And those hearings will take place over next week. So those of you who are here, welcome. And I will ask the member to pick up the phone.
Thanks, Chair. I'd like to also reiterate, as I did last night, that we did do all the required outreach. We posted in the New York Daily News, the New York Post, local papers, and we sent each hearing's details to all the elected officials and all community boards in the city to make sure that we had proper notifications. Just want to know about that. The Water Board would now like to welcome Joe Murin, Chief Financial Officer of the Department of Environmental Protection, to give a presentation.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you, Member Golden, for being here, and for the members of the DEP that have helped us put this together, and also to Kennedy School as well. I will go through an abbreviated version of the presentation, but as the Chair said, it's important for us to know what the recommendations are that the Water Board is making. It's being made to the Water Board. So I'll get this started with what is in the presentation on slide 9. Maybe not slide 9, sorry. This is slide 15, which is in the, as was noted by the hearing officer. These presentations are available on the website so that the public can go see, the complete presentation here. As noted, we are proposing a 2.36% rate increase for fiscal year 19. And then the other element that we are also putting up for consideration before the board, which of these, the 2 that they do have to consider and vote on, will be the multi-family assistance credit of $250 and a minimum charge freeze The other elements of that the board will have in consideration for their public presentation at the end of the month will be, we are proposing a default term of third-party letter of authorization, which will change the terms for lead ballot for 2 years unless the customer specifies otherwise, and that is revocable at the customer's determination. This is intended to reduce the paper burden on customers and their advisors. And the other policy updates are title deeds. The rate schedule currently in this purchaser policy will be divided into 2 different policies: a title deed letter for requests made prior to an arm's length property transfer, and an off-cycle account reconciliation letter. Again, we're proposing a 2.36% rate increase for fiscal year 19. And as was noted by the chair, we do have 3 more borough hearings coming up. May 29th in the Bronx at Elmhurst Community College, May 30th in Staten Island at the Joan and Allen Burnett Jewish Community Center, and May 31st at Manhattan in Specter Hall. And with that being said, I'll turn it back over to the hearing officer.
Great, thank you. We're now going to open up the floor to comments from the public. Again, if you wish to speak and have not signed up yet, please do so now. We ask that you keep your remarks to no more than 5 minutes, as we want to make sure that everyone who wishes to speak has an opportunity. Is there anyone who would like to speak? Deputy Commissioner? At this point in the meeting, I'd like to open up the floor to any additional comments. Does anyone in the audience have any additional comments or questions? Before we conclude this hearing, I'd like to remind you that Chairman, do you have anything that you wanted to add before we close? Chair?
I don't think.
Okay. Before we conclude this hearing, I'd like to remind you that written remarks can be submitted to the New York City Water Board by mail to 59-17 Junction Boulevard, 8th floor, Flushing, New York, 11373, or by email to nycwaterboard